coming to your iPad, everybody knows that you played so well. You're very, very technologically oriented. Inclined rather. So you're so much into technology. How did you get that knowledge? How did you get to learn, out of technology? And how did you put it to use?
Well, I have to make a confession here because I am a music technologist. I mean, how do I put it? Because I was...
What is a music technologist? That's the first time I've heard.
Music technologist is some... I came up with this word right now. So, basically what I'm trying to tell you is that I was pretty strong in academics even as a child. Right. So, I understood music through maths, physics, and the physics behind the music was what attracted me towards music. So, so that way I was always interested in frequencies and the technological side of music right from the start, right from a very young age. So, in fact, there was an instance where as a college guy, I was invited to talk in Kerala to school children. So, this over enthusiastic person in me, actually I spoke about music technology and I was actually asked to talk about music. So, I explained to them about frequencies and all, and it was kind of funny when I look back at it because those guys were like school kids, but even many of my singer friends, they make fun of me even now because I used to talk about technology when I was asked to talk about music. So it's like ingrained in me. I always related to music as a technological aspect, although I saw it as an art in a sense because I consider myself an artist first, but I'm also very attracted to the technological aspect of it. So that's why I call myself a music technologist because I like to see any particular thing from two different angles. Right. So that way I started off looking at music this way, and I bought my iPad in 2012. So as soon as I got my iPad, it was nice. It's a touch interface. But this music technologist in me actually thought about why not try out different things. What I could relate to it was, it's like playing on an instrument just by your touch. I saw it as an instrument more than as a toy or as a device for putting it to like MS Word, MS Excel, using those kind of apps. More than that, I saw it as a musical instrument. So it's that natural curiosity that sometimes we have. No? So I was attracted towards that aspect of that, and I started buying apps like crazy. I used to splurge money on buying the full versions of the apps when free versions were available because I was almost like crazy. People used to say I'm crazy. Why are you going after apps? App after app after app, you should just download and play and figure out what's. And one day I chanced upon this app called Animoog. It is made by Moog Music. They are synthesizer giants. They used to make the earliest keyboards in the world. They are still there. They're still big. They're still a very big company. They operate from North Carolina in the US. So I bought that app. I think it cost about $30 or something. I'm not sure about the exact price, but I bought that. I started playing on it and I figured, okay, this sounds very organic. This sounds very unique, very different from what I've heard from a keyboard. And the touch makes it sound like it is not replicatable on a keyboard. What I have been doing till then was play music on a keyboard. But this is something very different from that, and I started exploring it. It felt nice, and I felt some of the elements I heard out of that iPad were reminiscent of Carnatic Sangatis. So I did a small video of me playing Ananda Bhairavi. It's a Carnatic rag.
Yeah.
I played it on the iPad and I put it on YouTube. And at that point in time, social media was not like, it's not the in thing for videos. But even at that point, it received thousands of hits on my YouTube page. And I was encouraged to do something else. I did Todi, I did thing. And people actually saw me do that. And I started playing iPad in the middle of my keyboard concerts also. I used to play with Rajesh Vaidya sir or whoever I accompanied, Ganesh Kumaresh, and I used to pull out my iPad suddenly and show the crowd, okay, I'm going to play something on the iPad. It used to be a small bit at that point.
Right.
I slowly started using it in concerts. I used it with Karthik in a concert, and I used to do it with pretty much everybody in all fusion shows. And slowly the concept took off, and for nearly 3 years I was getting better at playing on the iPad also. So at one point it so happened that I did a Desh Tilana on the iPad, and that video went viral
Right.
because A.R. Rahman, he shared the video on social media. And from then on, that was the time when I actually got known to the world as an iPad musician.
Right.
Yeah, so that was my evolution from technology.
Right. So when you compose, do you like live arrangements, like live orchestra while recording, or is it do you like to use more of technology?
That's an interesting question because I like to use a blend of both. Because I am an arranger primarily. Although I am a pianist, I consider myself an organic arranger first.